Hey, it's Brock here with Rock Hill Farms, and I've got a bunch of logs to move today. And I thought it would be a good time to, while I'm moving those logs, kind of give a long-term review on this precision manufacturing big mouth grapple. I've had this thing for about 6 months, but I was using it on a skid steer when it's actually not sized perfectly for that kind of skid steer. I selected this grapple because it's the perfect size and design of grapple for what I do with this tractor. So I think it might be the perfect grapple for a tractor anywhere from 40 to 70 horsepower, honestly. But we're going to put it through its paces today on this machine and see how it does. If I wasn't filming a video about a grapple, I would limb this and cut the top off before moving it. Just makes more sense. But I just want to see how it does handling something big. And this is a lightweight tree. It's only probably 12, 14 inch diameter, somewhere in that range. And it's about 30 feet tall. It's a pine tree. So we're just going to move that. Then I got some bigger stuff I got to get out of my way, basically. Or I need to sort my logs for firewood, brush pile, and sawmill. Before I go any further, I want to make it perfectly clear that this grapple was provided to me to make videos about. I'm not a paid spokesman for the company or anything like that, but I did not pay for the grapple. What you see behind me are the trees that I either cut down last year or drug out of the woods last year, but didn't get to either process into firewood or saw logs. So now I need to sort these into what they're good for. You know, I need to have one pile that is just saw logs, one that's firewood, and one that is maybe junk wood or just needs to be burned in the burn pit. So I think this will be a great opportunity to test out how well that grapple handles material of different shapes and sizes. So this grapple is made by Precision Manufacturing, which is a business that's local to me. And I've been to their factory and took a tour and saw how these are made and met the people who make them. I'm a huge fan of small business anytime there's a viable option. The model of grapple, I believe, was the Big Mouth 327. It opens to 54 inches wide, which gives you a huge capacity for carrying brush. Now, my concern with it was how much grip strength it would have for carrying big logs, and I'm getting ready to test that here in a minute. I can say that this is a well-built grapple, and I know that because I ran it on my 75 horsepower skid steer. And if it can push piles the way I did with that machine when I tested it out the first time, then I know that my tractor is unlikely to break the grapple. I've had the opportunity to use a lot of different grapples, and different designs can be better for different purposes. But one thing I'm definitely a big fan of is having two clamps on the top that move independently and each have their own cylinder. It works a lot better for uneven shaped items. The other grapple I had on the skid steer was better for a single heavy object like a giant log, but really sucked for brush. And I find this to be an excellent dual purpose grapple that is exactly the right size. Now, if you just want information about the Precision Manufacturing products, you do that on their website, which is precisionmanufacturing.com. But if you wanted to order one of these, you would do that at agfolks.com. It's about to rain, it's starting to get dark, but it's still kind of warm out here, so I think I'm going to split some firewood up in the Quonset hut. But we don't need to put that in this video. What I want to say is that I love this grapple. I love that the two jaws articulate separately. I love that it's got a 54-inch wide opening. I love that you can use the top or the bottom as a rake to kind of sift through material and separate. You can pick up a large load or a small load equally well. And I love that it's made nearby, close to home. Here, I'm in Kansas. These are made about 2 hours from me in Missouri. Great product, great company. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. I'll put links on the screen to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.